What's up, guys? We are back in Paladins yet again, and we're finally doing a champion guide on Willo. Now, I feel really confident about doing a champion guide this time because I did do one for Willo yesterday, but I forgot something kind of crucial, and I really wasn't confident that much in Willo, how I was playing with her at least. Now I'm feeling much better because I think I've discovered two loadouts that I've built that work very well. I'm experimenting with a third one right now, but I'm only going to be talking about those specific two loadouts in this champion guide. And without further ado, let's just start. I don't want to really reveal any other special stuff for Willo until we get there. So let's go over her skills, because she's got some pretty nice skills. Her first main attack weapon is the Wand of Overgrowth, and it does a damage of 500 every 0.75 seconds. So this weapon, it's not a bad weapon at all. It's not amazing weapon either. Now you see the damage going up. It's because I'm using Blast Flower as the legendary right now, just so you guys know. But it's a pretty good weapon. I think it has excellent AoE, as in how big the explosion is. That's pretty great damage if you think about it.
Triple kill.
So I definitely can say that she has a good main weapon. If you can hit her shots, you're going to kill people. It's inevitable. Very good against Torvald. That's one thing I can definitely say. The weapon's pretty good against. And it's great too if you don't have really good direct damage. Just hit an area, and it's larger than the sphere that you see. It's pretty good. The next ability is her right click Dead Zone, which is a pretty big ability.
Is immortal.
Fire out a toxic spore that prevents all healing in an area for 4 seconds, so that means 100% cauterize, built in at base. Enemies affected by the spore that move out of the infested area cannot heal for 2 seconds. So if I right click,
they're getting frisky.
this is a pretty big area. This covers an entire point. So combo with an interesting legendary, which I won't talk about yet, that could be extremely OP early game, and a really big pickup for competitive. Very big pickup. And it lasts for 4 seconds. You can buff the duration up to 6, so that's pretty good. That's 6 seconds with people not getting healed.
Is annihilating.
And you can really deny some people of their ultimates, like Grover per se. You can 100% caught him with this, and then just dump damage, and he won't heal, nor will anyone around him if they are in this sphere, which is pretty cool. Now we also have Flutter, which quickly flutter your wings and propel yourself forwards and upwards. Pretty good movement ability, actually. I think it's pretty good. It gives you verticality, it gets you around corners, it just gets you out of places. The only thing you gotta be careful of is that a lot of times I will fly into a wall. If I fly, like, say here, I will move up and get caught in the terrain. You can get killed pretty easily like that, like this. It'll hold you up in the air a little bit too long, so do know that it does make you fly upwards a little bit, even if you don't want it to. So if you're trying to not want that, you want to fly downwards a bit, like this. Because if I were to fly forward, I would have kind of hit that top and would have got caught there, and you can kind of get killed in that instance, so you want to be a little careful. You can lower this cooldown pretty low so that you're always kind of flying around. I do wish this was on charge, and I wish you could glide after it, but you can't, so, you know, do know that, but it could definitely help you flank a little bit on the right and left sides of the map and get to some high elevation, which is pretty good. And getting those high elevation allows you to use your Q better, which we're about to get into. Your Q is Seedling. Toss a seed that explodes after 1 second fuse, dealing 500 damage, and spawning 4 additional seeds that each explode for 500 damage after 1 second. So it's a cluster bomb, essentially, and it's really, really good. Now, I don't have the legendary on it right now, and
Enemy rampage.
Now, if you didn't think that was impressive,
Triple kill.
I'm gonna show you guys what that is with the legendary scored, but not yet. I'll do that after. Again, 500, another 500.
Double kill. Triple
It's
kill.
quite a lot of damage, to be fair. It really is. Once you get the legendary on it, it's really good.
An enemy is
And the thing is that you don't necessarily need to have the legendary,
triple
because
kill.
if you are above everyone when that happens, you will pick them off at low health with this weapon,
Firing on me. Like this.
which is
Double kill.
really, really powerful.
Triple kill.
And not to mention, this is excellent for getting people off the point. Like, other than just this
They're
ability,
getting frisky.
people will run away from
Enemy
that.
is savage.
Like
It's
Double
dangerous.
kill.
like
So
Triple
definitely,
kill.
that's where Willow's damage is held. You really want to spam that as much as you want on the point, or as much as you can. Really good for setting up around corners too, like right here, you know. Someone's chasing you. Catch him in an explosion. Pretty good, pretty good. And she has really good cooldown reduction cards for that too. And lastly,
Enemy is immortal.
her ultimate. Fae Flight. Harness the power of the Fae and take to the sky for 10 seconds. So pretty much you become aggressive and can just flank. There's no damage increase, nothing like that. You can just spam your
Triple
damage
Kill. Quadra kill.
and really get some nasty kills.
like this.
Hexa kill. An enemy is gone. Hexa
Look at that.
kill. Hexa kill.
And you can, trust me, you can get
Hexa
triple
kill.
kills with Q. I've gotten it quite a lot of times. And you'll be getting lots of double kills with her too. So I definitely can say that Willow is a pretty interesting addition to Paladins with her damage, because she's someone who's squishy but has a lot of damage potential in
An
her
enemy
skills,
is
not in her main
annihilated.
weapon, which is pretty different from Drogo's. It's like Drogo's 2.0 in a sense. It's pretty different. And now we got to get onto her loadouts, because I have some loadouts that I'd like to show you guys. She is definitely difficult to play in competitive when you're struggling. But let's just see if these loadouts that I have can kind of help you guys with that when picking up Willow. So, we will go through her legendaries. You know, let's go through her legendaries first. So, Blast Flower. It's a weapon legendary, and every hit you have on a target, it will apply 50 damage, stacking up to 5. So pretty much, you can do up to 750 damage, 500 base. Excellent for taking care of flanks that are trying to kill you. Really does wreck them, because you're doing over 1,000 damage every 2 shots. 1,400, I think? No, 1,500 damage at max. So that's pretty good. That's pretty dangerous. But do know that does lock you out of Scorched Earth and Scorn. Scorched Earth, which is for Dead Zone. Dead Zone damages shields for 50% of their maximum health over 1 second. That is destruction to every tank in the game, except for Inara. It's amazing. And then you have Scorn, which pretty much allows you to wipe teams. This is disgusting when you throw it correctly. Let me get this card, or this loadout real quick, and I'll discuss my loadouts next. Let me get over here. I would show you guys the Scorn, but Scorn, obviously, there's no one with shields in training. We're gonna be doing a match after this champion guide, just to show you guys what you could do with the loadouts, and when and why you should pick them, and stuff like that. Then, so throw this.
Firing on me.
Kill.
Did you just see that?
Triple kill.
Did you notice the cooldown dropping? Look how low my cooldown. Take a look at my Q. Look at that cooldown.
Kill. Triple kill.
Do you see how insane that could be?
They're getting frisky.
6. It knocked it down. It knocked a 15-second cooldown down to 4 and 6.
Enemies are firing on me.
Kill.
Not to mention, the cool thing about Seedling
Triple kill.
is that you can do some pretty, like, Kobe shots with it, because it can bounce off walls, so you can, like, bam.
Kill.
I've done some Kobe shots,
Triple
like,
kill.
in, what's that map called, guys? What's it called? Jaguar Falls. Over the wall. I literally threw this over a wall, and it knocked out 3 people. It was ridiculous. Really, really good legendary. Trust me, it's dangerous. And then, Scorn, excellent. It means you never need to get Wrecker, meaning you could stack really good burn cards really quickly for her. And I already showed you Blast Flower. I can show you again. see every time I hit Ying, it stacks higher, and it stacks up to 750. So that's our max right here. Very good for single target pickoff. Very good. If you think you're going to get picked off a lot, then definitely going for this is going to be very powerful. It's going to be really good, especially against Cassie's. You can 3-shot Cassie's with this. So if Cassie's on the team and she's a pro, go for this legendary. And the cool thing is too, about this legendary, unlike legendaries say like Cassie's where she rolls and gets extra damage, you can afford to miss with this shot. Look at that, bam. She still has the damage increase. Now I don't know how long it lasts. Let me take a look real quick. Yeah, see, it doesn't tell you how long the amplification on them is. Actually, let's test that real quick. I never tested that. So, okay, let's do it on Fernando.
They just can't stay away from me. Enemy
3,
killing spree.
2, 1. Okay, so I think about 3 seconds. 3 seconds. What are those little things walking? I actually never noticed that. It's kind of cool. I never noticed that. It's so weird. But yeah, it looks like about 2 or 3 seconds lasts for the damage amplification.
Enemy rampage.
Yeah, I'd say about 3 seconds. 3 seconds fair. 3, maybe 3.5. The damage amplification lasts. So you got 3.5 seconds after shooting someone, even if you still miss, to keep the damage amp on. So that's pretty good. And now let's move on to the loadouts, because I have 2 that I'd like to really show you guys.
An enemy is unstoppable.
So I'll go with scoring for right now. And then let me show you guys Faith Flock. Faith Flock is all about flanking, getting decent support from your abilities with healing, and always able to throw seedling on the point. And then I got this last card here, eliminations reduce active cooldowns, because that's always a good card to have. So if I equipped it, you can see with this build,
An enemy is savage.
we're very mobile, very much on point, and able to get out of any situation. One thing to note is firing an entire clip of your shot after reloading will instantly have your flutter back. Look at that. We reloaded, we have our flutter back. We can fly again after 1 clip. And if you were to get Chronos, you would be able to already fly before even reloading, which is really, really good. You guys saw with the seedling, this cooldown reduction is pretty great with it. And it's just a very good mobile build, really good for maps with high elevation. If there isn't high elevation, then you may not want to use this build, because it will lock you
is godlike.
out of what you could do with the other build here. One other thing to say before I do go to the other build too is that this is definitely a build to juke flanks. This is excellent against Lex. Just to let you guys know, if you can, you know, do some shots like that in the air right after, you can pick off some extra damage like that, just trying to juke them. It's really, really good, and I highly suggest this to juke flanks that aren't very vertical friendly, or at least vertically challenged. Really, anyone who's vertically challenged, it's very good against them. And if now I have to show you this one in the fray. This one is a bit different. As you can see, there is no healing from this. This is specifically about holding a point and able to just pump out more utility and have more health. This one gives you more max health, which means this is essentially better against flanks with higher damage output than you. Much higher damage output. Not to mention that this will also allow you to leave the point more. Just popping this on there for an extra 1.5 seconds allows you to eat shields more if you have the what's the other card called? Scorched Earth. So if you do have Scorched Earth, this will allow you to buff it even further, allow you to get Seedling, allow you to use Flutter a little bit more still, not as much as the other build, but still be able to use it. Flora, you can take more damage, and Just Believe, you can lower cooldowns. So it's a very good build if you think there are flanks after you that are going to be doing too much damage, or if you know that it's a map that doesn't require a lot of verticality. So those are pretty much both of the builds I have to show you guys. One thing I would like to talk about before we kind of go into a match is that I want to talk about her pros and cons, and I'm going to kind of stay still for this, just so that I can kind of stay focused on what I'm trying to say, because I forget things kind of easily sometimes when I record. So, the pros and cons with Willo is that
Enemy killing
she
spree.
can wipe a team. Put in the right situation, she could definitely wipe a team. She has that power. She has that burst. And she can throw that seedling a lot to burst them consistently. So she's got good consistent damage. Another good thing is the fact that she has 100% caught. No one in the game has that. And it lasts for 4 seconds. It can be buffed to 6. That's pretty great. Not to mention, you could have 100% wrecker on this thing too. On the beginning of a game where no one has no stacks. That's insane. That's insane. And that's something to really be recognized with Willo. And that's something that I tend to get a lot with her if there's a double tank meta. Specifically double tanks. I like to get this, get that legendary with, and it really does make a difference. And not to mention, she actually has good verticality. You can always kind of move around, get in high places, get out of some situations once in a while. You can definitely kite people with Willo. You can really do that. And if you can hit your direct shots, you can actually take care of flanks. So she can somewhat hold her own. However, Willo suffers in three major areas.
Enemy is savage.
And that is the ability to duel, the ability to tank damage, and positioning. That's where she struggles the most. And the reason why I say she struggles in those things is because flanks can 1v1 her very easily if they're good. They can wreck Willo very quickly if she's not careful. Another thing that Willo needs to be careful of is her positioning. She can't be too far back because she's gonna get picked off. She can't be too close because the tanks are picked off. So she's in this weird position where she needs to be always kind of moving. She can't be in one place for too long because she'll eventually get picked off, and it's something that you really have to be careful of. Really be careful of that. That can be the detriment of Willo. Not understanding where you need to be.
An enemy is
because you need to think, do I need to pick some people off, or should I stay back? What's safe right now? You know, it's difficult, and especially depending on the map, it can either strengthen Willo or weaken Willo. Definitely keep that all in mind. And with her dueling potential, you really want to be careful with that. Lex, Andro, specifically Andro, because it's a bit difficult to hit him in the air sometimes. Once you are able to hit your direct shots, though, I think Andros are not going to be too much of an issue. But just be careful with Willo. She's not a god. She's not OP, okay? Anyone who says that is kind of kidding themselves. She's not OP. She's definitely balanced. I do think, if anything, she needs a bit more health. Like maybe 100 extra health, and she'll be pretty good. But I will say, High Res did it again. They put down a pretty consistent, really good damage dealer. She can definitely hold her own if she can hit her direct shots and if she's positioned right. And her ult allows her to be aggressive for 10 seconds and allow her to poke in and poke out and just kind of wreck a team. I will say one last thing though before we go into a match. Be careful with her ultimate. Do not use it out in the open. You will get picked out in a 5v1 like that. So don't forget, you should be careful. And that's all I can kind of say with Willo. She's good. You got to be careful. And without further ado, guys, let's roll into a match, and I'll see you guys till then. Hey guys, before we jump into a match really quickly, I wanted to go over the cards, because I go over the cards for every new champion that comes out, and just like every other new champion, I have all the cards. So, let's gonna go through these. There's quite a few good ones for her. There's quite a few good ones, but then there are a few really dumb ones that I'm thinking like, high res, why? I don't get it, but okay. Let's just go through them. So we know the legendaries, I don't need to go through those. But we have Flutter, Flitter, my dude. Reduce the cooldown Flutter by 0.5 seconds. Then we have Pixie Dust, heal while in dead zone, which I'm gonna make a build eventually that has me completely like powerful under the dead zone region, so that when I'm on point I can somewhat do something. I think it would be pretty interesting if I did something like that and see how it turns out. Sprouts, we love this card. I love this card so much. Reduce the cooldown of Seedling by 0.5 seconds if you hit an enemy with Seedling. Go up to 2. This card is so good. Hijinks, I like these healing cards. Heal for 50 health when activating Flutter. It just really helps you sustain yourself if there isn't a healer nearby, which usually there isn't. Reduce eliminations, reduce active cooldowns by 10%. And this could be really good at max. Again, I'm still trying out some other builds with Willo. I think there's another special build I can build for her that I haven't gotten yet, or haven't thought of yet. But eventually, once I come up with one like that, that's surrounded with dead zone and eliminations, I'll let you guys know. Nectar, heal for 50 after activating Seedling, kind of like Hijinks here. Now this is the dumb card that I was talking about. This is a dumb card. Sprightly 1. Gain 15 increased air control for 3 seconds. This is the most pointless card. I don't understand how does air control work for Willo, everyone? Please tell me how. I don't get it. This should not be this. This should be distance that you go, or damage reduction, or movement speed coming out of Flutter, or anything else better than what this is. Such a garbage card. I don't understand. I don't get it. But Hi-Rez changed this. No one's gonna use this card. No one does. Twilight. I know I went on a rant for there for a second, but I had to because this is garbage. This could be a so much better card. Twilight. Reduce the cooldown of Dead Zone by 0.5 seconds. Not a bad card. Antics, gain 5% reload speed, pretty garbage card. Gain 8% movement speed out of combat. Now this could go up to 32, so this could be interesting, depending on how you see it. Gain 50 health, very good card. Flora, very, very good card. I think it should be buffed, however. If you're not going to buff her direct health, then make it 75 health per card. That's what I want to see. Germination, generate 1 ammo at activate Seedling, so assures you if you have nothing in your clip, you throw your Q down, you have half a clip to fire. Pretty good at max, by the way, what I'm saying. If you get this to 4, you get up to 4, you have like half a clip back. Pretty good card, not that bad. I can see it definitely being picked up. Hummingbird, same thing as Germination. Photosynthesis, now this is a pretty good card, actually. Gain 10% reload speed for 3 seconds after using Seedling. The catch is, however, is that this is something that you need to use when you're in the middle of a clip. Like, you should definitely use this when you're low on your clip. So after you throw Seedling, immediately reload. And just to let you guys know, this only has the reload effect for the next Seedling. Sorry, not for the next Seedling. For the next reload. If you were to reload again really quickly, right after the very first reload with this buff, it will not work. I've tested it. It doesn't work. Gain 10% movement speed for 2 seconds when entering Dead Zone. This is a very good card. Much better card than you guys think, because you can chase people down with this, and if you couple it up with this, you can heal too. I'm definitely going to build a really strong Dead Zone, just Dead Zone build. I really want to try that out and see how it works. Like Dead Zone and Photosynthesis. That would be really interesting. And then the last card, Sparkle, increase the duration of Dead Zone. Very good. Get up to 6 seconds. 6 seconds that people can't get healing. 6 seconds that people can lose their shields. Not to mention, even though this doesn't do damage and it's in the sky smokescreen realm, still, you don't want to pass through this if you're in a stalemate. It does help keep distance, because anyone that walks in there, your whole team's gonna try to take them out because they have no healing. And even if they do get out of the healing, the 100% caught will still affect them for 2 seconds, which is pretty awesome. So these are all her cards. Those are my thoughts on all of them. I think some of them are good, some of them are pretty good, and then some of them are really garbage. Specifically this card. This is the most garbage card out of the whole deck. Like, what the heck? No one's gonna use air control. No purpose. No purpose. Get that out of there, Hi-Rez. That's a waste of cards. Give it distance, give it damage reduction, give it movement speed after coming out for 3 seconds, give it, what else? What else would be cool? Oh, you know what'd be cool? After flutter, you now hover in the air for 0.5 seconds. That would be cool, you know? I'm just saying. Like, I don't know. This could have been a much better card. But anyways, I'll see you guys into the match. And, hope you guys kind of have a little bit of a better insight in how some of these cards are. Okay, guys, we are in a match. Hopefully this won't be too long of a match. I see my time is at like 24 minutes, but it's all good. Let's see. So let's see their matchup. They have Knessa. Okay, that's gonna be a little dangerous. We have a Buck. Okay.
The battle is about to begin.
I think I only have one tank. Okay. I'm gonna go Scorn. And I'm gonna go in the fray.
4, 3.
Also,
2,
I think this is one thing I actually forgot to say.
and so it
Willow's
begins.
best burn cards to stack is Max Chronos and Max Kill to Heal because she relies on her abilities to stay alive and to deal damage. Got her.
Blood.
And I just realized I gotta change my settings down because I'm playing at 1080p 60 FPS for recording, and I'm actually, oh snap, I caught him all in that. Oh, he's so dead. You dead, son. Oh, Knessa! Dang it! No one is getting Knessa. Get that ruckus. Oh, he's so low. Oh my, whoa. I got a lag spike, and I saw Knessa's just terrifying gaze. So you can kind of flank Knessa a little bit. Oh, bomb. King. Got him.
Overtime.
See, I'm just, oh, you notice, I'm not staying still. I'm constantly moving so that flanks cannot get on me.
Escort the payload.
And I'm just trying to stay on everyone. Also, this is casual, so I'm not expecting much of the other team. I'm gonna ult in a little. Actually, I should ult. Gonna get Knessa. Got you. Yep, I ulted just to get her because I don't like Knessa.
Double kill.
Double kill though?
Killing spree.
Oh, Buck. Oh, Buck is not very good. He's actually scared of us. I'm very surprised. A Buck. Wow, that's sad. Oh! Wow! That was clutch. That was clutch. Okay, you have to admit that was clutch. You have to admit I want.
Try and run.
Okay, here's Knessa. Nice job. Oh, I'm going over there. Yeah, see, like Sarah's ult, I could combo that with my Q very well. Up here, get this Saris. And I don't have Wrecker, everyone. One thing I will say is that you don't need to get Wrecker with her because her damage is so consistent. Like, it's insane. See, we flanking Knessa now. Got her. Throw my Q. Wreck you, fam. And we got it. So, yeah, you can see Willow can be very powerful, but you always got to be moving. Either always be moving or sit yourself in a position that you're always doing well. And I know this probably doesn't feel like a meme-filled Paladins quick play, but, like, these videos, you know, I'm serious with these videos usually. Like, I somewhat try to make sure I make good content for these.
Thank you for having my back, Willow and Andrew.
Flank them a little bit. I'm gonna wait for them to get on point. Q. Oh my god, my Q can make it. That's insane. That's insane. Okay, we can get him. Oh, Bumpkin. What the heck? How did Bumpkin get there? What? Okay, I gotta try that. I gotta try that. Oh, snap, guys. That might be new Willow perch. That might be new Willow perch. Nice. Got him. Okay, Willow. You're not Willow, that's Saris. Come here. Come here, Saris. Oh, she went Viz. Thank you. Thank you, Ruckus. There she is. Oh, God. I'm gonna go get that Kinessa. I'm gonna get caught out there if I don't. Oh, my God. She doesn't even see us. Are you kidding me? Oh, God.
That's 7 in a row.
PK. Where is he?
The payload.
Oh, I hear him dead. I don't know where he was, but he died. Nice. We got that, Saris. Oh, she's so fortunate. Why was I still able to see her? Was that a glitch? I don't have Illuminate. I don't know why I was able to see her from that distance. It's kind of weird. Oh, that BK's dead. Okay, I'm flanking. I didn't even see the Ruckus until like I just... Wow. That was sad. Blinded it. Okay, we got it on the ropes. Nice. Going up on it. Dang it, I missed it. No. Wow, again! Again! Are you kidding me? Got it. Oh, cool. Ult time. Push. Oh, rip, rip. We got this.
Victory.
GG, guys. GG.
Well done.
Wow. See, guys. Willow she can do good. But all I have to say is that you kind of want to put the mindset that you can be killed very easily. Because trust me, in competitive, you can. That when an Andro is really good, it's definitely difficult. I still cannot believe we shut down Bomb King and his ult twice. And we weren't even... The first one was clutch. The second one was throw and forget. That was really good. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was a Willow champion guide. I've been looking on YouTube. There's only one guy who had a champion guide for Willow. And it was a pretty good one. And I definitely can say that thanks to that guide, I think I got like somewhat like better confidence in how I was playing. Because I'm like, okay. So the things that he's saying that you should advise to do, I've already been doing. So it's like, oh, okay, I feel good. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. Next Thursday, there's going to be definitely a really good Paladins video because there is no new champion this update. At least I'm pretty sure there shouldn't be one. I kind of hope there isn't because I don't want there to be one yet. I just want Paladins to calm down with the champion releases, balance everything. And then, like, just so that I can do a build video on Ying, because I love Ying very much. She's my main support since the beginning of Paladins, before it was in open beta, when it was in closed beta, and she was a sharpshooter. I've been playing her for that long, so that's going to be a really good build video. I cannot wait to kind of make some more on other champions that I really enjoy playing. Definitely gonna make a new one on Sky. I've been playing Sky so different now, and I got really good loadouts that are just killing it right now. But I'll see you guys in the next episode. Don't forget to be a hero. Bye, guys.